When a woman is pregnant in a household, everything around her begins to change, emotionally, mentally, and socially. But when a young girl lives in that same house, quietly observing these changes, the impact on her can be far deeper than most people realize. She watches the pregnant woman's body transform, hears family members talking about the baby, sees the attention and care being given, and naturally starts to wonder, where do babies come from? What does it mean to be a mother? How does this happen? No one steps in to answer her questions with love, clarity, and honesty. Her innocent curiosity can turn into silent confusion and emotional loneliness. And if she's going through puberty dealing with hormonal changes and developing emotions, this confusion can evolve into a curiosity about her own body, relationships, and sexual behavior. In cultures where talking about sex or reproduction is taboo, young girls are left to find answers on their own. Unfortunately, they often turn to the internet, bold content, or misleading friends, which paints a picture of love, attention, and sexuality that is unrealistic and often dangerous. When a young girl sees a pregnant woman being treated with care and attention, she may, without understanding the weight of motherhood, start to believe that becoming sexually active or gaining male attention will bring her the same kind of love. She may begin to crave that affection not because she's bad, but because she feels invisible, overlooked, or emotionally neglected in a home that's focused on the unborn child. This emotional gap can lead her to relationships, social media posting, or risky behavior in search of validation. She begins to believe that bold photos, seductive behavior, or romantic messages are ways to feel wanted. Likes and comments become her new source of self-worth. And if someone says something sweet to her, she may mistake it for love. Sadly, this makes her vulnerable to emotional manipulation and physical exploitation. It is important to understand that this docility happened because she is inherently rebellious. It happens because no one taught her what healthy emotional connection looks like. If the pregnant woman is too stressed, tired, or emotionally unavailable, the young girl may feel completely alone. In that loneliness, she looks elsewhere for care. Sometimes, she finds it in the wrong places. In many cases, young girls copy what they see around them. They might think pregnancy is glamorous, that being close to a man is the same as being loved. They don't see the pain, the responsibility, or the sleepless nights. They only see the surface. That's why, in such situations, we must give these girls a space to talk, to ask questions, and to be guided without fear or shame. We need to offer emotional support, not judgment. Because while one woman is bringing a new life into the world, another young girl in the same home may be trying to figure out who she is. And without proper direction, she might lose herself in fantasy, attention-seeking, or dangerous situations. A young girl docility turned bad overnight, she slowly becomes who no one guided her to be. So, instead of blaming her, we must understand her. We must replace her confusion with clarity, her loneliness with love, and her silence with open, honest conversations. Because when we fail to teach our daughters, the world teaches them instead, and the world doesn't always teach with kindness. In a home with a pregnant woman, a second kind of growth is happening inside the heart and mind of the young girl watching.